News Talk 640, WFNC. We're kind of doing our thing here. We got the whole studio full with a bunch of folks right here. And the main folks are on camera right now. Abigail, move real close to your mic there. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, sound real good here. Tell everybody what your position is and what your job and what you do.
Hi, so I am Abigail Whitman, the Community Engagement Librarian for Cumberland County Public Libraries. My main responsibility is coordinating with local organizations to bring the library out to community events. It depends on kind of what the event is, but we can bring out information tables and talk about our resources. We can bring out demos of our robotics kits. We can bring out library card applications and sign people up at different public events. There's just a lot of fun things we can come to.
Yeah, and forget the cameras here. Don't have to talk to the camera. You and I just chit-chat back and forth, okay? Make it a lot easier just to have a conversation here. Marley, how are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
Look, she's got a good voice, too.
Thank you.
But now, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Arizona, and currently right now I'm going into my freshman year of college.
And where might that be?
That's in Arizona.
Yeah.
I'm going to be at Flagstaff, Arizona at Northern Arizona University.
And what do you want to do?
I'm going to major in business marketing and then minor in advertising. Hopefully go into the fashion industry.
Well, it's good. You just happen to be a relative of a friend of mine.
Only the best.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
Josh is here right now. We got him up on camera here. And he asked, hey, do you mind if Marley comes? I said I'd be disappointed if you didn't bring her. Because, look, we're always looking to provide an opportunity for our young folks to see different things that happen in the community. Has this been at radio stations on other occasions?
No, I haven't. This is my first time ever. So, yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, he told me about it. It was a complete surprise. And I was like, okay, I'm excited. I'm nervous, but this is a great opportunity for everything.
Well, you may all of a sudden say, I want to be a librarian, or I might want to be an announcer. I might want to take my business expertise and things I've learned and do something. So welcome to Studio One. This is WFNC, and we have the podcast going on as well with all of you folks here on microphones right now, ready to talk about things. The library is, you're the community engagement coordinator?
The Community Engagement Librarian.
And so I can only imagine what that means in terms of what your responsibilities are. Give us an example of some of the things that you actually do in the community.
So, like I said, my main job is coordinating with community organizers to come to events. There are a lot of different types of events we come to, but we go to a lot of things like job fairs or senior expos. Also different festivals, like the Eastover Fall Festival we went to. We were at the Dogwood Festival, and we just kind of try to show up in the community to let people know about the library services they can access if they come visit us.
Okay, here I am. I'm new to the community. Make me want to come to the library. What do you do? That's easy to do.
Yes, it's so easy to do because libraries are awesome. We've got something for everyone. I think most people know that you can check out books at a library, and you definitely can. At the Cumberland County Public Libraries, you can get 200 books at a time. We are also fine and fee free, and we have been for almost 5 years now. So if something comes back a little bit late, it's not that big of a deal. We just want you to keep coming back to the libraries.
Well, there was a time when people had books out and they were overdue, and that became a deterrent for them to come back.
Exactly.
Things you kind of forgiven that, and I was kind of amazed because there were some people who came back with some books from long ago. Tell me about that. Do you know of any cases like that?
So I don't know of anyone recently who's brought things back that are really old, but I do speak to people at events all the time who are like, I had something that was lost, and I didn't have the capability to pay for it at the time, so I just never came back. We want to let people know that they can come back, because we just want people to engage with the library.
And I think the other thing is, it's not just books. There's a wide variety of things. Let's talk about that, because the average person just think I'm going to go to the library and I can check out a book, or I'll sit and read one. But that is not the case in 2026.
Absolutely not. So we have other materials you can check out too. We recently launched our Library of Things, where you can check out different kits to get you started on hobbies. There are things like knitting kits, a telescope, a ukulele. Those are all things that you can check out with your library card.
Now, in addition to checking those things out, you have different functions that will invite people to come in. There was a time when, what about the internet and the ability to use that?
Yeah, so every single one of our libraries has free Wi-Fi access, and we also have access to computers and printing and faxing services at all of our locations. We do have desktop computers that people can come log on to, and we also have laptops that people can check out for use in the library. That's specifically pretty relevant if you've got like kids that you need to be watching out for and you can't be in the computer lab and you want to just go watch them in the children's room while they play. We've got the laptops that you can use. We can also just use the laptops if you want to be in a study room or something.
With the way the internet now is, and everybody's got one of these, you can do a lot of that stuff on your own. But there are a lot of seniors who are not familiar with really using the internet and things like that. Do you have any classes or anything along those lines?
Yes, we absolutely do. So actually, 2 of the members of my community engagement team are our digital navigators, and that's their primary job. Is to help teach people about technology. So they do a couple of different things. They host classes at all 8 of our libraries on different tech subjects. They also go out to different community organizations like senior centers to teach classes there. They also have drop-in tech times at our different libraries. And right now they're doing something really cool, which is a program called Tech and Prizes. We actually got a grant recently, and we're doing a series of classes on technology topics where if you come to them, you can be entered to win or tablet at each event, and that's completely for free.
Well, and so I see you have the sheet there. It looks like it's lined with different things that people can do. What about membership now? How does that work? Do you have to be a member in order to check out books, and how does that go?
So to check out books, you do have to be a member. Anyone who lives in Cumberland County can sign up for a library card completely for free. They just have to come to one of our locations and show their photo ID and proof of their address in Cumberland County. There are a couple of other exceptions for that too. You can read all of our official rules and conditions on our website. Sorry. To come to our classes, though, you do not need to be registered. You do not need to have a library card.
Now, are the class, is there a fee for some of the different things that you may take part in and come to the library?
All of our programs are completely free. You do have to register in advance for some of them, though. So the Tech and Prize classes specifically, you do have to sign up for on our website. That is just on our events calendar, and all you have to do is just confirm that you're coming.
Okay. Marlie, you've been listening to this conversation here. What do you take back here? Do you use the library much at all?
I do, actually. I used to be a TA at my library.
Did you?
Yeah, at my public school, and I think these are all great opportunities. I mean, I know, for a lot of seniors and everything, that technology can be hard. I've seen it with, grandparents and family members and such, and I think this is a great opportunity, honestly.
Yeah, and how do you step in? I mean, you step in and you say, hey, grandma, grandpa, papa, whatever you call them, and say, look, I got you. I can do this.
Yeah.
And offer some advice and everything?
I feel like I can offer some advice, but I feel like sometimes there's things I can't fully teach them that they can really grasp fully because I don't know, I don't have the right resources, but I feel like opportunities like that is honestly great because they have the proper things besides what I can teach my grandparents.
The interesting thing about all this stuff, the technology, these phones really don't come with a lot of instructions. It used to be you get a manual and you go. There's this little kid that keeps popping up. Hey, did you know this trick about so-and-so? I subscribe to him because he taught me a lot of stuff about using my phone. And there were occasions when, my 6-year-old grandson would say, Papa, give me, I got, there you go. And so I get what you're saying in terms of being able to provide this type of a service for seniors. Do they seek it out and come to you and say, hey, I've got a problem, I got an issue, who can help me?
Yeah, a lot of times people do come to us with specific technology questions for how to use their phones in specific ways. We even once had someone bring in a printer and ask how to get that set up. But yeah, it's also part of what makes our digital navigators so cool is they know how to meet people where they're at. With a lot of technology, I think there's like assumption that it's intuitive to use, that people will just figure it out, and that's not always true. There are some like foundational digital literacy skills you need to be able to learn how to actually operate your devices, and our digital navigators are great at teaching those foundations so that you can go on your own and explore and build up those tech skills.
Yeah, I mean, I see people still pulling out checkbooks at a grocery store and they're saying, "Oh my gosh, what are we going to do here?" And but some things are pretty basic because like Control P has always been print,
Mhm.
and I mean that's from the beginning of the Commodore computers back in the day when you had these binary systems that now everything you have more technology in this than they had on the lunar excursion module that landed on the
Mhm.
moon, and so it's we've come a long way and longer to go. Abigail, before we let you get out of here, we're going to give you one more chance to invite people to the libraries. Which one do you work at? The main one, or
So I am based out of the headquarters library, but I can technically work at any of them.
okay? And last bill here to say, hey, come on out and join the fun.
Yeah, libraries are awesome. You can get books, you can come to classes, and everything's always completely free. So why not?
All right, Abigail, we've appreciated having you. And Marley, Jade, good luck to you. And you're
Thank
going to be
you
a
so much.
freshman. What year are you going to be?
I'm going to be a freshman in college, so I will be graduating in 2030.
All right. I'll still be around, hopefully. And what was the cringe about, Josh? Just even thought, huh? Yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. Mind you, how old you are. Look, I just found out that I have, as of yesterday, a new great grandson. So my daughter sent me the picture.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I can't share it yet, but that's okay. At some point, they'll give me the green light. Good to have you all in here. Thank you so much. Don't move. We're going to take a picture before you leave here. You're listening to News Talk 640 WFNC. We've got Fayetteville's most dependable forecast with CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Today we'll have sunny skies and a high temperature of 96. Tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 73, and Thursday will be sunny and hot with a high of 99, but feeling like 103. Temperatures are going to stay hot and humid through Saturday, and then by Saturday night, scattered rain chances return and continue off and on through next week. That is your Fayetteville forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Rachel, thank you. 74 degrees right now. Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also in Spring Lake. You're listening to News Talk 640. We're WFNC.
This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. It's time to say goodnight to that check engine light with the free AutoZone Fix Finder service. It'll help troubleshoot the likely cause of your light for free, so you can drive with peace of mind. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson paid for by Action Matters.
Attention anyone who has had a colonoscopy, endoscopy, or any other scope procedure. If you or a loved one developed a serious infection or health complication after a scope procedure, you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. Dangerous infections have been reported across the country linked to Olympus endoscopes. Olympus scopes may have been defectively designed, and manufacturer instructions may not have been adequate in enabling proper disinfection, putting patients' health at risk. If you or a loved one were hospitalized for a bacterial infection within 90 days of a scope procedure or developed